So you've come through a very, very difficult situation. You've got the destruction card, which is like the tower card. So something really big has happened in your life that has caused a lot of problems. And it might have been due to a lot of secrets being kept, a lot of people lying, cheating, saying a lot of things behind your back. And this might have been in a work situation. So you could have even lost your job due to toxic behavior of colleagues that you were working with. Now, there seems to be somebody that has given you a lot of hope for the future. So there has been somebody that has been giving you some advice to get through this particular situation. Now, in the past, there seems to be some kind of communication problem that went down. Maybe there was a breakdown in communication, or there was a nasty communication that came through. You've been, praying about it, and you've got a lot of faith that you had a lot of faith that things were going to work out in a positive way. You're still dealing with a lot of deception, a lot of hidden enemies. So if you're still in that particular position that you're working with, there was a big drama that happened over there, and you were dealing with people that have been doing things, or there's a lot of nastiness that happened over here. So there are a lot of deception going on over here, and a lot of secrets being kept, a lot of people speaking behind your back and causing a lot of problems for you. So be aware that there's still a lot of hidden enemies, and be very cautious as to who you trust and how you deal with these people. So really walk on eggshells, and keep to yourself, keep your energies to yourself. Don't get yourself involved in drama that is going to be detrimental to you. Okay, so those are the energies for those 2 weeks. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Tarot of New Vision. Let's see what's going on. Okay, you've got the Ace of Swords over here. So, you might be dealing with some kind of legal situation in the work that you're doing, and you're trying to move on from it. So some kind of communication came in very, very quickly over here. There is victory with this card over here, but this is having to sever ties with people or cut out things that are not serving you in order for you to get victory. And it's also something where you have to stand up for yourself. So there could be a legal decision that you're facing at this particular moment, and it looks like there will be victory. If there's that legal decision or some kind of official decision that is going to be made, it's going to be victorious, because the Ace of Swords is the card of victory or taking control. But you're going to have to speak very, very clearly and be very precise in what you say. Make sure that you are well researched out before you open your mouth and say anything. Have a backup plan, really, and make sure you deal with this on a very logical basis over here. So there's something that is coming in, some kind of news coming in very, very quickly as well. And things are going to happen and move quite quickly as well. But you are going to be victorious, but you need to be very, very cold-hearted, very, very logical on how you deal with this particular situation, and say what you mean and speak your mind out as well. So what's happening with you? So there's somebody that you are asking for some advice from, the person that you're working with. This person is giving you some support in that particular situation. The Queen of Swords, this could be a fire sign person, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but it is definitely somebody who's in authoritative position, somebody who's in charge, somebody who's into management, somebody that's very popular and very, very high up on that career in your work, somebody that's in management position, and you're going there and asking this person for advice. Maybe they're taking you under your wing and telling you what to do or how to handle this particular situation. It looks like they might even be giving you an offer, so you might be getting a new offer that comes in and that takes you out of this situation. You've got this Pegasus card over here. This is something coming to move you or shift you or pull you out of that energy. Now this offer is coming in. It may not be apparent right now, but it is coming in for you. You may not have heard of it yet, or you may not have seen it yet, or maybe, you don't even want to consider this offer that's being made to you. Maybe you're not very, very pleased about this offer because this woman's got her back turned to this cup over here. So maybe you don't want to take this offer, but this offer seems like it's going to be something that's positive that takes you out of this particular situation. And maybe this is why you're going and speaking to this person for some advice. So there is somebody that you're working with that you're getting some advice for, and it looks like some brand new offer coming in for you to get you out of that situation. You've got the Six of Pentacles over here. So having a little bit of financial problems over here. Maybe you needed to ask for, This is the card about generosity, so giving and receiving. So you might needed to ask for more money, maybe a raise, or even maybe you've needed financial assistance in the last year. There might have been some kind of payout that you got from a legal, some kind of legal payout as well, receiving some kind of settlement as well in the last year. You've got the Nine of Pentacles over here. Now you are, whatever you're doing, maybe it's feeling very, very limited. You haven't got any more financial growth over there. Whatever this job is doing, maybe there is no more scope for advancement, and maybe there's something that is preventing you from moving out of this particular situation, but you're trying to get out of it. You might be trying to put out some feelers, or you're trying to put out your CV, or you're trying to look for new work because you're feeling very, very limited within that particular job. Maybe, as I said, you haven't gotten that raise that you wanted to. You're having a bit of financial problems as well. And it seems like you're trying to make plans to get out of that particular post. It's also, the Nine of Pentacles is about being very financially independent, but it seems like in this kind of situation, it's very limited what you can do. Maybe there's no more scope for advancement in that particular job. And maybe this is the reason why you're going and asking for that advice to try and get out of that situation. And it looks like a new offer will come in for you. So you are trying to manifest, but there's a lot of, you are trying to manifest, you are trying to bring your message out to a broader audience. So maybe you are trying to, put your CV out there and get things going. But there's the little monkey at the back over there. So, there might be people causing a little bit of mischief for you. So something going, things are not going quite as you expected. Maybe, there's a little bit of pitfalls in whatever you're doing. So although you're working and focused really hard on trying to manifest a new job or trying to put out your CV, there's something that is preventing you from moving forward. And you can even see that with this Nine of Pentacles. There seems to be some kind of obstacle, some kind of wall, some kind of barrier. In here, there's this little monkey, which is like somebody causing some kind of problem. So maybe somebody not giving you references that you need, or somebody preventing you from moving forward, even though you're very, very focused on moving, somebody sabotaging your efforts. So you've got the Queen of Cups over here, and this is about, being very lonely, very isolated, trying to move forward in life, and feeling a bit down, spending, crying over it almost. The Queen of Pentacles is a very emotional person, and you're very, very upset about what has happened. You might need to do some further study. And maybe there's a family situation going on as well that is causing a little bit of problem for you as far as your work, preventing you from actually making those big moves that you need. Maybe you have a family to consider, and this is why you can't just simply dump everything and move forward. But you are considering maybe doing some further study or further training in this particular job. Whatever job you are doing, you are in a kind of a leadership management position over there, but maybe you need to improve your skill set in order for you to move forward. Definitely some education is needed in order for you to move forward. Now you've got the World card over here, and it seems like you want this particular job to come to an end. With the World card, it looks like, you want your freedom, you want to move on, and you want to be in charge of a situation. This is the card ruled by Saturn. You've gone through a lot of obstacles, difficulties, problems in this particular job, and now, it looks like that cycle is coming to an end. You either want to change jobs or you want to move on. Maybe you're reaching retirement, but you definitely want to move on. You're definitely an expert at whatever you're doing, very much in control, but it looks like you want to, walk away from this particular job, and you want to move out into the world. So this is the Three of Wands, collaborating with people on an international front. So this is also about international communication, collaboration, more freedom as well. And it looks like, you are trying to launch some kind of project. Maybe whatever you're going to be working on, or whatever you're working on, involves the international community. This is definitely talking to people from an overseas, expanding your horizons. You can see this particular train of what are they, wagons moving forward into the world. So taking your message out to a broader audience, going the distance. So it looks like, whatever you want to do, whatever's going on, you're going to be working with people in a group, in a team, and you're taking your message out there. And even with the world, a lot of international communication and, getting your message or your job is going to involve some kind of international arena. And there you are making plans to move forward. So this is to move out, branch into the world over there, leaving behind the past or the old position that you had, and taking your ideas and moving on to a new enterprise. So taking a lot more power and authority and a lot of international communication. You've got these birds going out over there. So it seems like whatever you're doing, you're branching out on an international basis, a new offer coming in. So this is a job offer that you really should consider, because you've got that flying horse over here. So it's going to take you out of this old position and move you out into that international front. And you've got the 8 of Cups over here. Now you can see this is saying goodbye to that old job. That was something established. You did it for a long time and you did it very well. You're very organized. But it seems like, it's now reached the end of its course and you are now saying goodbye and walking away. So it looks like you're going to be leaving this particular job, moving on. With the 8 of Swords, this is turning your back on things that were all those difficulties that you were faced. Even those crows are flying away. So you are coming out of this particular position, even though you're still feeling a little bit stuck in it. All these old ideas, and maybe you were dealing with a lot of difficult people in this job, and now you're leaving it behind and moving away from it. These people caused a lot of problems. There's a lot of gossip and difficulties that you were dealing on, and it looks like you are walking away. You can see in this 8 of Cups, this man is leaving behind this 8 of Spades, the 8 of Swords, and walking away from it. So you are going to be leaving the situation. This job had you very tied up. You weren't able to do much at all. There was not much freedom, and there was a lot of gossip and nastiness, and it looks like you are walking away. He's even walking away from this feeling of financial loss. So this is an excellent card to get. He's leaving behind both these cards of financial loss and hardship and problems, and you have difficulties even looking after your family or even caring from them because of the lack of finances. Walking away and walking away to a better future. So it looks like you are going to be leaving behind this feeling of being tied and stuck, leaving all these financial problems and worries, and walking away and starting something brand new. Even the World card has got this woman with her back turned. So that means that you are walking away, and it seems like something brand new coming in for you on the international front. You're definitely making a lot more plans. And whatever this offer comes in, it's going to be a good offer. So it's something that you really should accept. This person who is giving you advice seems to be giving you some really good advice, and it's something that you should listen to, and also stand up for yourself if you need to communicate very, very clearly. So I'm just going to draw some cards from the Fairy Tarot. And you've got the 2 of Autumn, which is like the 2 of Pentacles, and it's about it says bring fun into everything you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, an exceptional talent for multitasking. So the 2 of Autumn is about the 2 of Pentacles, and there's a new job offer coming in over here. So you're going to have to make some kind of choice about whether you want to stay in that particular situation or take the new job and move on. So there's definitely a choice coming in over here, and you're going to have to rethink everything. Make sure that you're well planned out, and look at your finances very, very carefully. Whatever that new job is going to have you very, very busy. So you're going to be working pretty hard. So this is the card of multitasking as well. There's the Unity card over here, which is 5. Do the right thing for the right reason. Compare traditional versus new approaches to see what works for you. So, this is about working for a big institution. This is the Unity, which is the Hierophant card. Big institutions, maybe international organizations, and giving out a lot of information. So you might be dealing with a lot more information. Maybe some kind of teaching, some kind of mentor kind of position. And then you've got the Prince of Autumn, which is also a work card. So that's like the Prince of Pentacles, which says cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, and kindness to others. So with the Prince of Autumn, it's talking about this new post coming in for you, where you're going to have to work very long hours and work hard at it, but there will be eventual success that comes in with it. You need to be very deliberate in how you consider everything. Make sure you're paying attention to detail, and be very practical in how you handle situations as well. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you, and it looks like you are going to be moving on from this old situation and moving on into a more international front. Be careful of people that are out there to trip you up, like that little monkey there. But you are leaving those difficult situations behind and moving on. So I hope this has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and watch my new videos on energy healings or energy manipulations. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.